There's a young man that used to be a part of our board of directors. He was actually my vice president, really enjoyed his contribution, and so happy that he stays and keeps engaged and moving us forward. So that young man, his name is Pratt and he's brought another partner with him for an organization. I'm going to let them tell you about the organization and some future plans that we have. So I'm out of the way. Pratt Robinson.
Good morning. It's still morning, right? Yeah. Yes, my name is Pratt Robinson, and I support the program that Mr. Jarnigan and the board members and you guys are part of. I was a board member. I am an active supporter of the program because you guys have been doing a great job with the different things that's been going on with science, technology, engineering, and math. But today, what I wanted to talk about is the interest in respect to media and the different things that you guys have been doing with your training and learning regarding drones and all that. And how many of you have been following Marvel Comics activities? Raise your hand. Okay. Any particular Marvel superheroes that you are connected with that you really like for whatever reason? Okay. Hulk. Okay. Anyone else? Wonder Woman. Okay.
Two of mine are one is the Black Panther.
Yes.
King Arthur.
Now, what I wanted to do is to bring up my partner, Vencent. What I wanted to mention that we are part of a new business venture, Truth Media, and this is our initial launch that we are working with the STEM program, and I'm going to give Vincent an opportunity to kind of bring things to a certain point, and then I'll in turn come back and explain the attributes in terms of what all this is going to happen and take place. So at this time, I'd like to bring up Vincent.
Hi everybody, how you doing?
Good morning.
I'm Vencent, Leonard, and I'm here to speak a little bit about my love of superheroes. My favorite when it comes to Marvel Comics is Black Panther. So, and I saw mine back then, so for sure. But one of the reasons where I grew up with Black Panther, I mean, when Black Panther was just the comic strips, and my dad loved comic books. So one of the things that he did in reference to me was he always purchasing my comic book. He wanted me to read, really. So, but it became such a great thing that we did together, and how we read comics and shared them with one another, to a point to where we started collecting them, and I started doing it with my own sons. So we do it today. So that's part of what I want to share with all of you. And one of the major reasons that we were doing it is because we want to be able to show you another side of what comics and the power of superheroes are all about. The whole concept with superheroes is the fact that if you ever dream of something, it can be accomplished, no matter what the situation, what the case may be. And that's the point of what I want to share with you in a minute. I have a background in technology and also in accounting and finance. My degree is in finance. And believe it or not, I was working in accounting when I was recruited to step into technology. How that combined itself, I have no idea. But Oh, so we're up. But I'll do that for you later. So Truth Media is the organization and the business that my partner and I both created. And our launch is actually the same month and date as Black Panther's release. And what Truth Media is all about is, of course, we deal with print and digital media. And one of the major reasons we created it was because we have the power of promoting entrepreneurship. And so we want to utilize that power to do it the best way that we can from a personal standpoint. So in that, the presentation of what we are about is, of course, print and digital media in terms of advertisement. And this is the most important part to me, a holistic way of doing things. And what holistic stands for when it comes to us is that same three factors, mind, body, and soul. You can be successful, but if you're not taking good care of yourself, it doesn't do any good. You know, you can be successful in taking care of yourself, but if you're not growing in terms of knowledge, then you're limited. And so we want that combination to be with anybody and everything that we deal with. So nothing about us, because we're not important right now. Back there, come. Black Panther. Do you?
I watched the dude. I'm gonna go watch the movie.
There you go. Okay, so hey, there we are. So, a good man, warrior, and king. So, with the Black Panther, what's very important pertaining to this is family, the stand of culture, and the fact of being strong and successful, but yet still kind. And guess what? He has a secret that's kind of connected to what it is that you guys are all about. You'll find out in a minute. So, his name is T'Chaka, and he's about 6 feet tall, 200 pounds, pretty nice sized guy. He's from a tribe called Wakanda, and what it is this tribe is in Africa, but this tribe is somewhat unique and different. They're all about technology. So they're so technological sound to the point to where they're years and years ahead of even the United States in terms of all that they can do. This, anybody know who these ladies are? The doorman. The doorman. This is actually the actual warriors that protect the Black Panther. Because the Black Panther himself is a king. And as a king, he also has his protection to protect him. And if we can get it, do we give him that access? No? Yes. It's an actual make-believe in terms of when they created the character, but it was based on the king. And even this tribe of warriors actually existed in Africa, and they protected their king. So see, what you should read on it and find out.
I've seen dead buildings built I couldn't even imagine. I've seen aliens drop from the sky. Yeah, but I haven't ever seen anything like this. Which one's guys? Oh yeah.
waited my entire life for this. The world's gonna start over. I'm gonna burn it all. What happens now? Determines what happens to the rest of the world.
February.
Is actually when it comes out. So what we want to do is, we want to make Black Panther's release our major source for supporting the STEM Foundation. So our thing is, we're going to invite and promote and strategize the best way we can to make sure that we take the entire theater for watching this particular movie and turn around and send that support back to the STEM Foundation. So I'm pretty much done. And Ms. Robinson will have a discussion with you.
Thank you.
I have to say this before I go. This gentleman was actually my mentor. So for years, I've been running behind this guy. And now I actually get to stand on the side of him.
I appreciate the sentiment, but just to emphasize a little bit more regarding the whole idea and concept is that we're technology guys on the print media format, and then also on an internet digital platform too. But we chose to use this opportunity because of, I would say, as some of the young people would say, the hype, and we wanted to buy into sharing what the Black Panther is and what it's all about. The idea and the fact of the unity between family, the ability to be a force to be reckoned with, but also to be compassionate in the whole development aspect of the Black Panther and Truth Media. So we have been working diligently with a few theaters to establish an opportunity to put together a group of individuals, or family, friends, to come and check the movie out. And we thought of and said, well, what can we do to kind of emphasize it even more or bring it home? And we said, well, you know, what we could do is tie this in with a nonprofit organization to make it a fundraiser, if you will, and be able to give back to that group and have a bit of entertainment and enjoyment too. So we will be talking with Ephraim and the board, the group here, and giving you a little bit more insight of what we want to do. February 1st is going to be the big initial kickoff and countdown, and we're hoping that you guys will work with us in order to fill up that theater with your friends and family so that we can have the experience all together. More to come, because we got some other little special parts we want to add to it, but we want to fine tune it first before we speak.
Don't do it.
I want to ad-lib some of what Pratt said, Vincent said. We're trying to create a movie day, which is going to be after we meet here, February 16th. So once we leave programming here, we're going to be going to a theater. I think we're talking about the Missouri City area. It's going to be matinee time, which means it's not going to be expensive as normal. I think the auditorium seats 280 some more people. Okay, hold on, wait, no. And what we want to do is fill it out. all of us have a circle of influence. And so not only do we want the STEM kids there, but we want you to invite people to come so that we can talk a little bit about Truth Media, talk a little bit about the STEM Foundation, and your friends can support our tomorrow. So some of the things we're trying to do, even with this program, we have a trip going to South Africa in July. We need to raise funds for that. And we have a solar outdoor classroom that we need to put solar panels on top of. So fundraising is something that all organizations do, but we want to do it in a unique way where you get to see a great movie, okay? And you also get to promote what we're trying to do in the community.